years young, and they are coming from 47 different countries. And they are staying 6 weeks in Harvard dormitory and study. There are very different types of management practices, including sustainability. And this is the first sustainability class in the Harvard Business School. But the concept is not just doing right internally in RICO, how we share, how we inspire others to do the same as RICO is doing. That's a very important issue. RICO has about 110,000 people working internally in RICO group organization globally. That from world population 7 billion, that's a very much small portion. So in order to maximize the power, it is necessary to get engaged in other people. That is our RICO's concept. Okay, the next subject is what is changing, and in order to understand what we are doing, it is necessary for us to understand what is changing. This is population. Everybody understands the population is dramatically increasing, but this is United Nations population data from 1900 in 20th century. Perhaps 1.2, 1.3 billion changed to 6 billion. And last November, in 2012, it was announced world population reached to 7 billion. And 9 billion or more could be 2050. And to 2100, more than 11 billion. And this portion is developing nation, and the blue portion is developed nation. And this green portion, like China or India, they could enjoy the economic growth, just not the quantity of the people. Quality of the people's life is dramatically improving. They need more energy, they need more resources and products, but where we can acquire resources, energies, and food, that is a very much important, serious issue. And I think many of you may be aware of IPCC, that is international organization named Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. And they have released fourth assessment report by scientists back in 2007. This is the data. So starting from 1970, for 35 years to 2004, economic growth is 310%. That's a good number. But in order to support this much economic growth, primary energy supply is increased to 110%, and by burning this amount of primary energy, CO2 emission is 190%. So as you can see, efficiency is improved, but the problem here is absolute number of CO2 emission is 190%. But if we can increase the size of the forest linearly to this CO2 emission, that's a happy ending story because CO2 can be neutralized. But our situation is just opposite. The size of the forest is decreasing and decreasing in Asia or South America, even North America. So our capacity of land is getting smaller and smaller, but the CO2 emission becoming opposite. So this means excess amount of CO2 is remained in the air. And last September 27, IPCC Fifth Assessment Report, Work Group 1 report has been published. This is physical science-based summary. And one of findings is CO2 concentration in the air now reached to 400 ppm. And as you can see, this is dramatic increase. And as a result, average temperature over ground and ocean surface for this period increases like this much. This is just average, And in the North Pole area, much more than that. Depending on location, this is less than this level. But as you can see, temperature is rising and rising dramatically. And for that, Global Risk 2013 has been published by World Economic Forum. This is actual report. This report is talking about top 50 global risks in terms of likelihood and also impact size. So two-dimensional analysis has been made. And the top 5 out of 50 from likelihood, they are environmental issue, like a water supply crisis or raising greenhouse gas. And impact size, number 2 is water supply problem. And number 5, risk on impact, failure of climate change adaptation. Climate change is not manageable to a certain extent. It is necessary for us to prepare to adapt to climate change. And time to time, we have asked by external stakeholders, hey, how you prepare about the climate adaptation. And if dengue disease or malaria come up to your Chinese factory in Shenzhen, how you ensure your business continuity? So in other words, climate change is not just a government issue, but everybody's issue. When I was in the US, I talked to our sales personnel in San Francisco. Top sales, to be honest, very rich. They can sell 1,000 machines, and they can have a very nice house, nice car. But what I suggested is, hey, please sell more, and please enjoy beautiful life. But climate change is not a subject for other people, but your subject. If you purchase nice house along the seashore, you may be okay, but your asset value may be going down. So, but if you purchase a house in a mountain area, another fear is wildfire. So when you purchase something property, you may need to think about how you manage climate issue. So this is not somebody's subject, but your own subject. So only for this portion, they are listening very carefully. But anyhow, this is especially increasing because of the economic difficulties. And another interesting report from United Nations Global Compact and Accenture, they are making a kind of CEO survey about how they understand sustainability issue, starting from 2007, and the second issue is 2010, and the latest issue was released in last month in 2013. But in the second report, critical to their business success, that is the title. And in other words, most of CEO surveys becomes very active to promote their sustainability practices because it is critical to their business success. That is the overall report. But in 2013, they say accelerating from plateau to peak. So this means this is showing the struggling situation. They have made maybe good job done and make a necessary investment for sustainability practices, but actual gain, return on investment, is very limited. Under this situation, a kind of slowdown activity has been observed. So in other words, they suppose sustainability is a kind of competitive edge and necessary management issue. But they have done as they suppose so, but the actual return is very much limited. So they certainly slow down. And in the same report, they are making 70 themes